So we've got a huge battle of tech billionaires that want to be the first to go to space. In the left corner, we've got Jeff Bezos with Blue Origin. In the middle, we have got Richard Branson with Virgin Galactic. And somewhere on the right, we've got Elon Musk, who's probably winning at the moment with his SpaceX. And somewhere else in the distance is NASA, who's completely left the chat. Who's going to win this, the tech billionaire race to space? Well, it looks like it's actually going to be Jeff Bezos. Mr. Amazon with his with his Blue Origin, I should be saying, will be going to space. You guys are probably thinking, when is he going to space? 2 years from now, and that's only a maybe? Pfft, give me a break. He's going to space next month. I know, right? Slightly shocking. Let's talk about this right now. Here's the article. Jeff Bezos has edged ahead of his billionaire rivals in the space race. He's actually booked a ticket. Once again, he's taken his brother with him. So we're going to talk about this today. What this may mean for Amazon if the unthinkable happens. What if his rocket actually explodes? Not a good day, right? Some people may think it's a good day, but they're arseholes, let's face it. Guys, my name's Gareth Walton. We talk about absolutely everything on this channel, in this studio, Channel 2. And of course, we are also on Channel 1, where we do travel vlogs every now and then when I can get around to it. But yes, Tallboy Gareth at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Anyway, going back to what we're actually talking about with Jeff Bezos. Interesting article. So we want to talk about three different things right now. There's one more thing I want to talk about with Richard Branson may make a last-ditch effort to actually beat Jeff Bezos into space. Interesting. Things are literally heating up. And sometime in a month or two or three, Tom Cruise is going into space on board the International Space Station to film a movie. What is going on? This is crazy. So let's just quickly talk about this, a little bit about it. We're not going to go too into depth, but, not content with being one of the richest people on the planet, but, Amazon boss Jeff Bezos has poured rocket fuel on the fire. I got that one. He's poured rocket fuel on the space race between uber wealthy entrepreneurs, booking himself a ticket to space. Now, while he blasts off from West Texas next month, he'll beat his billionaire rivals by becoming the first man launched into space in one of his own company's designs. Now, meanwhile, tech billionaire Elon Musk, who's clearly at the forefront of rocket technology currently, Elon Musk, whose market investors have already taken cryptocurrency prices to the moon and back. What do you guys reckon about that? You've heard about that, right? Elon Musk manipulating crypto. What are your thoughts on that one? Let me know in the comments below. But we're not talking about that today. Meanwhile, tech billionaire Elon Musk, whose market investors have already taken cryptocurrency prices to the moon and back, and his company SpaceX continue to develop reusable spacecraft. As Virgin boss Richard Branson readies himself for a trip into space. Now here's the latest on the space race for the ultra rich. Pretty interesting, wouldn't you say? So it was announced overnight that Mr. Bezos will be on board the maiden passenger flight of his rocket company's Blue Origin New Shepard project. He's taken his brother. He's taken his brother with him. That's kind of cool. New Shepard has conducted more than a dozen test flights ahead of the passenger flight, which is set to launch on July the 20th. Okay, the 52nd anniversary of the moon landing. That's interesting. Pretty significant, wouldn't you say? The rocket and capsule combination has room for 6 passengers, and a spot alongside Mr. Bezos and his brother is currently up for auction. Not anymore, it isn't. It's actually been sold, believe it or not. Another article here says it's been sold. The highest bid for a seat on the space flight was $2.8 million. Is this an old? Has this been confirmed as the final bid? I'm not too sure. If it isn't the final bid, then it's going probably higher than that. But I mean, $2.8 million is a lot, but it's not a lot to go to go shirtless with Richard Branson. It's not a lot to go into space with Jeff Bezos and his brother. I mean, imagine that. Imagine the travel vlog you could make. Hey Jeff, we're on the bloody spaceship. Thanks for taking me up. No worries, Gareth. I'm glad you bought that $2.8 million ticket. Yeah, I'm completely broke now, and I was broke beforehand. But can you imagine the travel vlog I would make if I could do that? Anyway, I don't think my girlfriend would like me doing that. She doesn't want me to go to space. We've actually had conversations about this in the past. Hey, Vicky. Going back, so the rocket capsule combination has room for 6 passengers and a spot alongside Mr. Bezos and his brothers up for auction. Its 11-minute autonomous flight involves liftoff in a small pressured capsule attached to a rocket. So there you go. I'm guessing that's him there in the rocket. Passengers are shot into space using a gun. No, they're not. More than 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface and descend in the capsule, which is lowered gently by parachutes. Oh, parachutes, everybody. Let's hope the cord is not breaking. The company plans to offer commercial flights to space, but is yet to begin selling tickets or announce how much that they will cost. So look, Elon Musk is also shooting for Mars. You know what Elon Musk is doing. We've all heard him and his SpaceX, rocket company, which is clearly the winner at the moment. But Richard Branson could be hot on Jeff Bezos's trails. Virgin founder and part-time adventurer Richard Branson is also keen to take a ride on Virgin Galactic's spacecraft, which conducted its 3rd successful flight 2 weeks ago. And while he announced the plans last year, he is yet to get a chance to do so. So there you go. So the unlikely craft developed by SpaceX and Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic's VSS Unity, more closely resembles an aeroplane and is not launched from the ground. It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's elevated by it's like a piggyback on top of a plane or underneath an airplane, and then from the piggyback it eventually takes off while they're both in the air, like very high up, if that makes any sense. I'm probably not making any sense, but yeah, so instead the craft is launched from a carrier plane at an altitude of 50,000 feet. It's also piloted where the others are autonomous. So potentially Bezos and Musk have the upper hand when it comes to the technology going into space, because they're actually using rockets and it's autonomous. Where Virgin Galactic's Richard Branson's kind of, piloted and using an airplane. I don't know, what's the better one? Probably rocket, to be honest, because then if you have a rocket company, then you can, get billions of dollars over time sending, classified space, future space junk satellites from, the government wants to spy on Russia, and who knows what they're sending up there in the space. They're sending bloody telescopes to look into your house. So whenever you open the curtain, they're spying on you. They're spying on you, everybody. They're spying on you through your phone right now. Every time you're looking at the phone, they're like looking back at you. I'm going too much into the spy, tinfoil hat situation right now, but who knows what they're actually sending up there into space. It could be a satellite to burn us. Who knows? Big giant lasers. Pew, pew, pew. Anyway, I've talked about that for too long, but yeah, going back to this, Richard Branson may make a last-ditch effort to beat Bezos into space. I mean, it could happen. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos said on Monday that he would fly on the first human space flight of his company, New Shepard spacecraft. The mission will launch from Blue Origin's spaceport in West Texas on the July 20th. Now, with this timeline, Bezos seemed almost certain to beat his space tourism rival, Richard Branson. But Branson is fighting back, and I'm not going to read too much more into that, because we'll have to wait and see. Honestly, we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. But one thing I want to talk about is what happens if Jeff Bezos's spaceship blows up. What will actually happen? It's going to be weird. Like, it'll be all over the news. Jeff Bezos has perished in a space flight accident, right? Well, Jeff Bezos, starting next month, he's actually officially stepping down from Amazon, believe it or not. So it's going to be interesting. If any accidents were to unfortunately happen, it shouldn't affect the companies that he has, or it shouldn't affect Amazon at least. But there's already a petition. Online to try and keep Bezos from coming back when he arrives. God bless the internet, right? Wow. Speaking of internet, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we are on 2 different YouTube channels, Channel 2 and of course Channel 1. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You get the drift, everybody. At Tallboy Gareth. You know, I've been tall. My name's Gareth. And I will see you for tomorrow's video. See you. Bye. I hope you liked the video. Bye.